What's going on, social media family? This is Michael Cabradilla right here in San Diego, California. We've been reading through this book right here, The 100 Simple Secrets of Happy People, and how scientists, or what scientists have learned, and how you can actually use it. Why not become more happy, right? For the people around us, our family, our business partners, our community, our neighborhood. So let's go and read chapter number 76, and then we'll share some insight, maybe pose some questions, and go from there. So chapter 76, let your goals guide you. When you have chosen reasonable, meaningful, and aligned goals, pursue them with all your heart. Imagine yourself in your kitchen about to make something tremendous. Do you spend hours taking every product in your cabinet and every food in your refrigerator, pouring it all into one giant bowl, mixing it and baking it, and then putting it on your table? No doubt, even if you went to great effort at great expense, you would wind up with a giant, inedible pile of garbage. What if instead you carefully followed a recipe, went to the store to buy just what you need, put it in just the right amount of the perfect ingredients, and cooked it as instructed? Then you would wind up with exactly what you wanted. Life works the same way. It doesn't take everything you have and everything you can get your hands on to wind up where you want to be. It takes a plan and the patience to follow the needed steps. In ongoing interviews with a group of attorneys, a distinct transition was noted as career became less important and family became more important. Those who recognized the change and reorganized their priorities accordingly expressed 29% more life satisfaction than those who did not. Wow, I really love this particular chapter because I'm a very goal-oriented person typically, or I also am very motivated by cause typically, or if it's helping other people, whether it's my family, my spouse, my kids especially. And that last portion about realizing that family is a little bit more of a priority than even XYZ. I've definitely been there also, just the realization and knowing that this is where I want to be. Like right now we have a newborn in our household, and sometimes I'm holding him and I just look at him in his face, whether he's sleeping or awake, and this is exactly where I want to be right now. And I'm choosing right now to invest and spend time with my child right that very moment. In regards to business, a couple things that I think of after reading this chapter is I think of goal setting, right? And years ago, I learned how to set what's called a SMART goal, S-M-A-R-T. Whenever you're setting a goal, you want to set that goal in that particular, or a goal with those things in mind. So SMART stands for specific. It has to be as specific as possible. Has to be measurable. You can measure it and measure your goal by either increments or numbers or something. It has to be attainable. You have to truly believe that it's something that you can attain. It has to be realistic, and then it has to have a time element attached to it. So there has to be time, meaning that if you schedule or set a goal, let's say it's a fitness goal. One of the first SMART goals that I set and actually hit was a 7-day fitness goal. And it said something like, I am so happy and grateful now that I have gone to the gym 5 out of the 7 days this week and stuck to my workout routine. And it was specific, 5 days out of the 7. It was measurable. Did I go out at the 5 out of the 7? It was attainable. I could for sure go to 5 out of 7 days in this next week probably. It might have even been 3 out of 7 days. I don't exactly remember. It was realistic. And there was a time element attached to it because it was within a week. Now, if it's a loftier goal, we'll just say $1,000 for instance, or a money goal, not a goal that's lofty, right? $1,000, yeah, it is what it is. For some people, it's lofty. But say you want to earn an extra $1,000 on a part-time basis in a 30-day period. I am so happy and grateful now that by the end of this month, we have earned an extra $1,000 by doing what? Whether it's a side hustle or side gig, or maybe it's doing XYZ or selling something possibly. That is a goal, right? And then the other thing that I think of is I think of the Pareto principle, which is the 80-20 rule. 20% of the activity that you do causes the 80% of production typically, right? The 80-20 rule can be utilized in a lot of different ways. But if you have a goal that you are trying to attain, 20% of the activity that you'll be focused on will create 80% of the results. So you got to find out, and I call them, or I've heard them called HPAs, which is high payoff activities, or IPAs, which is income producing activities. Whatever those HPAs or IPAs are in regards to your goal, find out what are those 3 to 5 income producing activities or high payoff activities that you can focus on that will net you the results that you want. In regards to business and earning income, it might be prospecting. Number 1, I'm going to spend majority of my time prospecting. Number 2, I'm going to spend majority of my time doing following up with people, following up with prospects and clients. Or number 3, it might be setting appointments. Those are the 3 things that I typically in our business talk about often is prospecting, following up, and then setting appointments with people, because those are income producing activities. They're high payoff activities, which will get us closer to those particular goals. So anyways, just a mouthful that I've shared here, but what are your thoughts in this regard? We would love to hear your comments in the comment section. Let us know what this makes you think of. Are you goal oriented? Are you goal motivated? Are you going after your goals right now? Are you off kilter? Or are you back and right on track? Let us know, and we'll see you on the next video, which will be video, I believe, number 77. This was video number 76. Take care. God bless you. Thanks for tuning in.